Hopes of returning home dwindle for Syrian refugees in Lebanon. Now hundreds are still living in camps in East Bekaa Valley. For those, the situation has turned somehow existential as their host country loses patience and international support dwindles. Here's a report.
Located in eastern Lebanon, Bekaa Valley has been a home for Syrian refugees for years. But now the country's worsening economic crisis is casting a shadow on their makeshift tents. With anti-Syria sentiment running high in the country, the government is calling for refugees to leave the country. The crackdown has already begun, with many deported to Syria this year. With no place to call home, not enough food on their plates, and no hope for future, conditions for refugees are worsening by the day. Ibrahim Al-Karbo fled his home in Raqqa after the Islamic State took over the Syrian city and established it as a de facto capital.
I haven't left home in more than 2 years because I'm scared of the checkpoints, that they will stop me at a checkpoint, take me, send me somewhere and leave my children behind. I would rather die. If someone comes to get me here, I would rather die in front of my children. At least they will know for sure that I'm dead rather than keep searching for me.
Korbo and his 6 children now survive on a meager income doing menial jobs. His sister lost her 12-year-old son in a tractor accident. The boy had played a key part in getting food on the table. To add to their miseries, fear of deportation is what dictates their life now.
I feel like I will live out the rest of my life in this tent, voiceless. Returning to Syria is tough. I feel like I am destined to stay in this tent. That's it. Unless they force us to leave and dump us somewhere. No one knows what's waiting for them.
But Korbo is just one among millions suffering a similar fate. Lebanon hosts 2 million Syrians, with more than 800,000 registered at the UN. This is the highest number of refugees per capita in the world. Fear and worry is all they know today.
You can't sleep in peace. I can't trust that my family will be safe, that my children will be safe. How can I go live there in Syria if they don't consider me human? How can I go live among people who don't consider me human?
These refugees don't wish to return to Syria, to a dire situation in a war-torn country. More than 500,000 people have been killed in Syria since the civil war started in 2011. According to the UN Refugee Agency, more than 14 million have fled their homes. The international community pledged $6.13 billion in Brussels for Syria and countries hosting Syrian refugees. But much more remains to be done to bring change in the lives of many Korbos living in Bekaa Valley and beyond. Bureau Report, WION World is One.